kids, how are you all? I hope you all must be fine, right? So today we are going to start a new chapter of class 4 science olympiad. So can you name me the chapter? Yes. So name of the chapter is animal life. So we are going to start with the animals. Okay. So are you all ready for it? Yes. So let's start it. So what is the question here? Which of the following colors will be best suit a chameleon to hide from its enemies in a forest when it sits on a branch of tree? Okay. So, what are the options given? Red, blue, green and brown. So, we know when chameleon, what does it do? It always try to change its color along with the surrounding. Yes. So, what will be the color when it sits on a branch of a tree? Can you say? Yes, of course, it is option D, that is brown, because the branch of the tree is brown, so it will take its color, right? Okay, so next move to the next question. Given below are different animal habitats. Find the mismatched pair. So we have different habitats. Okay, terrestrial, land, arboreal, bureau, aquatic, water, amphibian, both land and water. So we have to find out the mismatched pair. So terrestrial land, is it correct? Yes, it is correct. Then coming to arboreal, is it bureau? No. Arboreal are the tree dwelling animals. Okay, these are tree dwelling animals, right? Then aquatic, it is water, it is correct. Amphibian, which live in both land and water. So what is the mismatched pair here? That is option B. Got it? Okay, next let's move to the next question. The feet of frogs and ducks are webbed. This adaptation helps them in option A, holding branches tightly, option B, swimming in water, C, flying in the air, D, grabbing and eating insects. So we have seen that frogs and dogs, they have feet, webbed type feet, right? So it is a type of adaptation. So this adaptation helps them in which of the following? Yes, if you know the correct answer, you can write me in the chat box. Okay, so what is the correct answer here? That is option B, swimming in water. So this webbed feet that helps the frogs and ducks to swim in the water. Okay. So, what is the next question here? Which of the following can complete the blank space? Herbivore, goat, carnivore, lion, scavenger. We have to fill in the blanks. So, what are the options given? A, vulture, B, deer, C, mosquito, D, tiger. So, we know goats, these are herbivores, right? And lion, these are carnivores. So, you know about the herbivores that they depend on the plant only for their food. And what about the carnivore? They depend on other animals for their food, right? So, or we can say these are the flesh-eating animals. So, what about the scavengers? Yes, the scavengers, they feed on the dead animals, right? So, what is the correct answer here? Here, the correct answer is option A, that is vulture. Got it? Now, the next one, tigers and leopards have stripes on their bodies. This helps them to option A, keep their bodies cool, B, keep their bodies hot, C, mix with the surroundings, D, look beautiful. So, have you ever seen these tiger and leopards? Yes, you must have seen in the zoo, right? Okay, so you must have noticed the stripes on their body. So, what is the use of that stripes? This helps them to, yes, mix with the surroundings. Okay. So the correct answer is option C. It helps them to mix with the surroundings. Now coming to the next question. The scaly skins in snakes. Option A, protect them from the enemies. B, scares human beings. C, makes them beautiful. D, helps them crawl and protects them from drying. So what will be the answer? Yes, we know so these snakes, they have scaly scales, right? So what is the use of this scaly scale? It helps them crawl and protects them from drying. Okay, so correct answer is option D, that is helps them crawl and protect them from drying, right? Okay, then what is our next question? What is common between leaf insect and polar bear? Option A, they use their bodies to attack enemies. Option B, they use their body covering to confuse enemies. C, they use their bodies to prepare food. D, they migrate to long distance to protect themselves from enemies. Okay. So what is the correct answer here? Can you guess? So the leaf insect and polar bear, they have a property. What? They use their body covering to confuse animal. Okay, so it is also that is a method of, we can say, adaptation, right? So here the correct answer is option B, they use their body covering to confuse enemies. Got it? Coming to the next question, which of these helps the whale to protect itself in cold? So we know whales are there in water, right? And in cold condition, what helps them to protect? Right? So what will be the answer? Option A, long tail. B, thick fur. C, a thick layer of fat. D, a hump. So do you know the answer? If you know the answer, please write in the chat box. Yes. So here the correct answer is option C, that is a thick layer of fat. So thick layer of fat is there in case of whale. So it helps them to protect them in cold temperature. Got it? Okay, let's move to the next question. That is question number 9. Which of the following adaptations protects a stick insects from its enemies? So you know about stick insects. Have you ever seen stick insects or not? Yes. Okay, so how does it look? Yes. It looks like stick, right? Okay, so well, it does something to protect itself from the enemies. So what does it do? Option A, camouflage. B, migration. C, hibernation. D, molting. So what will be the answer? It changes its color according to the surrounding, right? So here the option, correct option is option A, that is camouflage. Okay. Then the next question, that is question number 10. Which of the following animals undergo hibernation? So we have option A, camels. B, whales. C, lizards. D, dolphin. So do you know what is the correct answer? Which of the following animal undergo hibernation? Is it camels? No. Whales? No. Lizards? Yes, lizards undergo hibernation. Okay, and dolphin, no, it also does not undergo hibernation. So here the correct answer is option C. Yes. What about the next question here? Fish and crabs are aquatic animals with some similar habits. With what similar character does X represent? So X, it is common between this fish and crab. That means it is having some properties similar to fish and also some properties similar to crab. So what is the question here? Which character is similar, right? Option A, fins to help them swim. Option B, presence of backbone. Option C, streamlined body. Option D, gills to breathe. Okay, so what is the correct answer? Yes, can anyone say? Both of them have gills to breathe, right? They use gills for their respiration. Okay, so here the correct answer is option D, gills to breathe. Now the number next question, the given animal is an example of option A, saprophytes. B, omnivores. C, parasites. D, herbivores. So what is this animal? Can you name this animal? Yes, it is leech, right? Yes. So, which of the following is the correct answer? We know leech, that is that sucks blood from the other animal, right, and feeds on that blood. So this is an example of parasites. Okay. So what is the correct answer here? Correct answer is option C, that is parasites. Next is some information is given about movement of animal X. So that animal X, it hops, yes. It swims, yes. So what is that animal which can hop and which can swim as well? Yes. Which of the following animal can animal X be? The options are A, rabbit. B, duck. C, bullfrog. D, goldfish. Yes, what may be the answer? Yes, I know you all will guess it correct, right? That is option C, bullfrog. So this bullfrog, it can hop and it can swim also. Okay. Let's move to the next question. Study the information about animal Y. So outer covering, that is dry scale is there, and method of reproduction, that it lays eggs. So which of the following animal that is having dry scales and also they lay eggs? Okay, so what are the options given here? Option A, frog; B, mosquito; C, cobra; D, platypus. So what is the correct answer? Yes. So it is cobra. That is option C. Cobra, that is a snake we know. It is having dry scales as the outer covering, and it lays eggs as the method of reproduction. Okay. Next. So there is a last animal. The animal we seek is an amphibian. It feeds on the insects only. You will be amazed by the number of eggs that it can lay. So what do you predict about the animal? Option A, it is a carnivore; B, it gives birth to young alive; C, it lives only on land; D, it lays one egg at a time. Okay, so you know what is amphibian. They live on both land and water. Okay, they can live on both on land and water. So what is the correct answer here? We know if it feeds on insects, then it is a carnivore. Okay, so it gives birth to its young alive. No, it is laying eggs, so it cannot give birth to the young alive. It lives only on land. No, it is amphibian, so it lives both on land and in water. It lays one egg at a time. No, we know that it is laying number of eggs at a time, right? So what is the correct answer here? That is option A. It is a carnivore. Got it? So this much for today's class, and let's meet you in our next class, okay, with some much more amazing topic and questions. So till then, read mindfully. Let's meet you soon. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.